Falling in love can be the easiest and yet the hardest thing on this planet. Some of us fall in and out of love within the blink of an eyelash, and others take ages to even remotely allow themselves to have a spark of emotion within their chest. Whatever path you may follow, I think we can all agree on one thing. Loving yourself is the hardest when it comes to loving. Somehow it's so much easier to devote yourself to another person than to fully commit to yourself. But without loving yourself first, you cannot truly love somebody else. So here's to falling in love with yourself, getting to know yourself as if you were dating you. You are the one you're meeting on dates. You are the one whose every thought you do not only want to know about, but also understand. This is my journey of self-love, things that I do every single day to practice self-care and self-appreciation. For me, loving myself is a work of art, a work in progress. I'm currently working on it every single day. Looking back on the last few years, I sometimes feel like I did not truly know myself, and it's something that I want to work on. I'm treating this as if I were dating somebody. I would want to know everything about them, what they like, what they don't, what they're doing in their free time. I would constantly think about them. But instead of investing all of his time and energy into somebody else, I am now directing and investing it into myself, doing things that I love, like yoga in the morning, a cup of coffee, nice music blasting in the background. It's your morning. Make it and shape it according to your needs and wishes. This part of today's video is sponsored by Aura. In a world that's moving so fast, stillness is necessary. Collecting my thoughts, focusing on my heart beating so many times within a minute, my lungs filling up with oxygen and the blood rushing through my body. To calm down and prepare myself for the day ahead, a morning meditation has become a new habit of mine. Of course you can meditate on your own, but having someone to help you out is always nice, and this is where Aura comes in. Aura is a new mindfulness and sleeping app, which has already won the Best of Apple award and is used by over 7 million people. It's the best friend in your pocket that helps you out with meditation, falling asleep, offers a bunch of different stories, and so much more like life coaching, breathwork, and spirituality. The content you find on there is created and curated by hundreds of different expert coaches and therapists from all around the world. Besides using it for my guided morning meditation, I also love Aura whenever I'm having trouble falling asleep. The life of an overthinker with way too many things on her to-do list can be challenging, and ever so often I find my mind still racing at the speed of 120 miles per hour, even though it should be completely still. Having a bedtime story or a guided breathing technique provided by Aura helps me fall asleep every single time. Aura is similar to Spotify, but for your mind and soul. It's personalized to you and uses billions of data points to evolve with you and give you exactly what you need. For me, it's the only mindfulness app that has truly ever worked and that I stuck with. If you want to try out Aura, click the link in the info box down below, and the first 500 people to sign up via my link will get a free trial and 25% off when they purchase a subscription. These 25% off only apply when using my link, which is such a good deal to anyone who's looking for a new mindfulness app, and I highly recommend you guys try out Aura via my link. You know something that I've always struggled with? Allowing myself to feel all of my emotions and to admit that they are legit. I'm someone who likes to push everything to the back of my head, pretending it's not that bad, it's not that urgent, it barely phases me. But truth be told, it does affect me. And in order to heal, to find peace and love, I have to feel everything. If I do not acknowledge my feelings, I do not acknowledge myself. Something that helps me with that is journaling. And there are so many different approaches to journaling, so I would just recommend you guys to try out different things. Use a pre-made template like the 6-minute journal. Start doing a brain dump like me. You can follow rules like don't mention names, don't judge. For me personally, it's whatever. When I sit down with my cup of coffee in the morning, I just grab my journal and I write down everything that I'm feeling in that very moment. And whenever I'm not doing that, I can feel it the same day, the next one, the next week, months later, I can still feel it. Journaling to me is therapeutic. It's always insane how much the weather affects your mood. You know, like when it's really gray outside, you don't want to do anything. You already start the day with no motivation and no enthusiasm, but when the sun is out, you just feel like, yeah, I'm kind of ready. Especially when it's happening on the first day of the week, I'm just like, I love winter, but I only love a sunny winter day. If it's gray, rainy, I'll give it a pass if it's gray and it's snowing, okay? If it's like giving me winter wonderland the next day, I'm okay with it. A cold winter day, snow, and sunshine, chef's kiss. Gotta get ready. Among the stars, let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I worship, all I long for and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. For me, a big part of self-care consists of getting ready. Taking 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes out of my day, even if it's really busy, and just making myself ready for the day ahead. Taking a shower, having a nice little shower routine, moisturizing afterwards with the most deliciously scented body lotion, getting dressed in something that does not only feel comfortable but also looks nice. Investing time and energy into yourself is the best investment you can make. One could even argue that you can easily invest money into yourself, but this is not the point of today's video. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't get ready for anyone else anymore. I used to do that when I was a teenager, up until my very early 20s even. It's nothing bad, it's normal. But I've learned that usually most people don't actually care. You do. So I'm doing this for myself, like a little treat. It's my little spa moment every morning. This is the Laneige lip mask, and I have it in different colors, flavors, scents, whatever you want to call it. I use the ones where I don't really care about the color at night, like the vanilla one. And this one, the pink one, which is berry, is perfect for every day. Like in the morning, just put it over your lip liner as a gloss or without a lip liner even. And you have well-nourished lips, and they look so glossy and nice. I'm obsessed. Surround yourself with people that do you good. Spend time with your friends as much as you spend time alone. Be kind to others. Negativity will only ever get you this far. Nowhere. Negativity is not getting you anywhere. You get what you attract, so stay positive. Even if it's the hardest thing on this planet sometimes, because your day goes terribly wrong. In the end, stay positive. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Don't let negative thoughts control your mind. You are too good for this.
Wait, I cannot wait to shake my hands with you.
Like my heart and soul, breaking down on my walls, seeing everything you want. Yes, I know it's too cold. Oh, just
I got a parcel. Not trying to say that self-love revolves around retail therapy only, but come on, buying something is really exciting. I've mentioned in the past that I picked up tennis, and I finally convinced myself to get tennis shoes, and they arrived so fast. Those are the barricade ones from Adidas. I'm usually more of a Nike girl, but with tennis shoes I have to say that the ones from Adidas really be looking better. This is a lot of effort for a shoe. Alright, what do they look like? Can you imagine me, a tennis player? You know that feeling when you buy something and it doesn't feel that good when you hit purchase because you know that you just spent money on it, but when it arrives, it feels like Christmas? This is how I'm feeling right now. When I get home after a long day, I'm usually tired. I don't want to do anything. I want to lay in my bed. I don't want to be bothered. I just want to watch Netflix. I would eat whatever it is. I do not care. But I know that nurturing my body with good food is important. I just know that. Point blank, period. My love language, anyways, is acts of service. I do not care a lot about physical touch. I do not care a lot about words of affirmation. Acts of service is where it's at. And cooking for somebody is part of that. So cooking for myself, it's natural. It is something that I have to do. What do we do when our relationships go wrong, but we do not want them to end? We're looking for the flaws, the mistakes, the mess-ups, and we're trying to work on them. Your relationship with yourself, it cannot end. It will always be there. It is your eternal relationship after all. So instead of giving up on it, work on it. Own your mistakes. Remember those cringeworthy moments. Embrace it and admit all of these things made you the person that you are today, and they will help you become an even better person tomorrow. I think one of the main things that I have learned, besides spending time alone at home is nothing bad, it's to stop investing myself into toxic situations. That can be people, projects, my own thoughts. Whatever does not fill me up, whatever does not fuel me, I do not want. Letting go and removing yourself from something can sometimes be the hardest thing there is, but in the end, it will only do you good.
Baby, can you feel me? Imagining I'm looking into your eyes. I can see you clearly, vividly emblazing in my mind. And yet you're so far, like a distant star I'm wishing on tonight.
Last but not least, for me to become a better person, to me becoming the best version of myself, I have to rest. I'm doing my skincare routine. I'm trying to get those 7 to 9 hours of sleep. It does not always work, but I'm trying. What can I say, guys? Appreciate everything in your life. The big moments, the small ones, good food, a nice drink, that family meetup that you've been dreading, time with your friends. Take it all in. See what does you good and what does not. Take yourself out on a date. I just went to an art exhibition by myself all alone. Was it weird? Yes, a little, but only because I was making it weird. I was looking at people for too long thinking, do they judge me because I'm here alone? Truth is, nobody cares. If you do not know yourself and you do not love yourself, you cannot expect another person to do so. But this is not why we're doing this. We're not doing this for another person. We're doing this for ourselves, because each and every one of us is amazing. You are, I am, yes, and we can admit that. It's not cocky, it's healthy. No need to talk down on yourself. If you are great, admit it. And we are all great. I hope that if you do not see that now, that one day, eventually, you will.